it really gets down to what you can tolerate.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's relationship, period.
Mhm.
Right? That's why some relationships last a long time. You master the ability to tolerate shit that infuriates you or not. When they don't last long, you made up, hey, look, I'm not fucking with anybody. I'm not going to tolerate this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
And it's just really that simple. It ain't complicated. People try to make it complicated, but it's really not. But again, I think if you do go into those situations and you agree, then you can't change your mind later.
Yeah.
You can't change your mind later, and you can't secretly be hoping that they're going to change, right? Because I've already told everyone, men want women to stay just how we found you, just how we got you. That's what men, all the shit that you were doing, we want you to keep that shit, keep that energy going.
Okay.
More women are on the Build a Bear, Build a Man project, right? So men, we love it just keeping shit just the way it is. So you can't change your mind.
Okay.
You can't let social media change your perspective on shit because you see somebody else or see some other character online living a life that you believe should be yours.
Yeah.
You can't do that, right?
Yeah.
And if you can really stick to the script, I want you just to do 5 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you are comfortable with doing 25 things,
Mm-hmm.
then that's the ratio. You can't change that shit up without
Yeah.
having a conversation. And like you said, an agreement. And relationships, each year is a fucking renewal.
Mm.
That's how I look at it.
Should look
Each
at it
year
that
is a
way.
fucking renewal.
Yeah.
All right, it's Jan 1 coming. Let's sit down and talk. Let's negotiate. Like, I mean, I think relationships, healthy relationships that make it, they understand that, right? You just can't
Yeah.
have a one time, this whole notion about a one time, lifetime contract, that's bullshit. Because, no, it is. You're not the same person that you were at 27. I'm not the same person that I was at 27. Every year, you have to go in there and have these negotiations.
Yeah.
Talk. Where you at? What you thinking? Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Do you need
Yeah.
this? Do you need that? Do I need? You got to have that open conversation.
Yeah.
And the final thing I would say is, if you're the person who has all the load on them, right? If you're taking care of everything, if you're the person who's doing the 25 things versus the 5 things, I think it's imperative for you, right? If you're going to take on the responsibility and the major workload, if you will, of the relationship, then you got to be comfortable and enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
You can't just do it because you think that's what I have to do to make this person stay with me or to make this relationship work. If you're going to take on the burden of all those responsibilities, then you got to do that shit with a smile. You got to do that shit like you want to do it. You got to shit like it gives you motivation in the morning that you're going to do these things. And because where I'm getting at is you can't secretly then resent the other person for only doing 5 things. When you told this person, all I need you to do is these 5 things. If you're a passenger princess, if I already told you just look fucking pretty, then why am I getting mad that you don't cook, you don't clean, you don't nurture the kids? You just fucking look pretty. I mean, this is what it is. So I
Yeah.
think you gotta keep it tall, and you gotta keep the perspective balanced, and you gotta, like I said, you gotta go back to the fucking table. If I want you to look pretty and cook, clean, and be a nurturer to the kids, then we got to go back into renegotiate that. Hey, I said 2 things at first. Now I want you to do 7 things. I mean, it just is what it is. When the car becomes too full of all the responsibilities that you have, and you feel that your partner is not doing their fair share,
Mm-hmm.
negotiate. And if you can't negotiate to transfer some of that weight, some of that responsibility, don't be afraid to kick their ass out. That's what relationships is about. Balance. Balance, balance, balance.
All right.
Don't give more. Don't expect more than you're willing to give,
Yeah, that's true.
And that goes for both, whether you're the passenger prince or the passenger princess or the one who's, shouldering the most of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, life is too short, and I think don't try to keep somebody if they don't want to be kept.
That's true.
And just know how much you can tolerate.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down. Relationship is about tolerance and acceptance, wrapped in grace,
Mm.
right?